welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about some of my favorite high-end and designer shoes. Part of this video is sponsored by VIVAIA. They sent me 2 brand new pairs of shoes to share with you guys. So VIVAIA uses 3D printing technology to create their shoes, and all of their materials are sustainably made. Even the packaging is recycled. So the first pair of shoes that I have to show you guys are the ARIA shoes. They are pointed toe flat and they are super flexible. They can fold down kind of like that. They have a really awesome knit detail to them. So these shoes I have been wearing commuting on the subway. I've been wearing them on NJ Transit to get around, just to commute to and from customers to work. They're so easy to slip on and to pair with any outfit, and then they're super comfortable as well. They even have like a little cushiony material on the inside, and they are water resistant, so they literally feel like a pillow on your feet. They've got this little piece here that has a cushion, and so it doesn't give you those blisters that you get when you get a new pair of heels or flats that has kind of that stiffer back. Instead, they're comfortable right out of the box. I did go ahead and get half size up based off of the reviews online. They fit me perfectly. So I styled these shoes with some of my favorite staple pieces: my light wash Levi's jeans, my Aritzia bodysuit, and my Aritzia Babaton blazer. And I did this to kind of give you all an idea of what I would wear on a casual day out. Next up, I have the Leah slingback shoes from VIVAIA. I absolutely love them. These are probably my favorite new pair of shoes right now, and I kind of want to get them in other colors. I wear them with trousers, jeans, dresses. They're the perfect answer to when I want to wear something that is a little bit more elevated and has a little of a heel. These are also great for the office and also really great for casual wear as well. So I did a nude bodysuit and a knit skirt from Aritzia. Both pieces I've had for years. It really goes to show again that when you invest and spend a little bit more on elevated basics, both in clothes and in shoes, they're pieces that you'll be able to carry throughout the years, hopefully, if you take good care of them. If you want your own pair of VIVAIA shoes, you can use my code LEXAIR for 15% off. If you have any questions on how they feel and sizing, make sure to reach out to me in the comments down below or DM me on Instagram. So I've been collecting designer shoes since I graduated college, and I'm not going to show you guys all of the shoes that are in my collection. I am going to show you the ones that are in my main rotation throughout the season. Typically, I tend to go for shoes that I can stand walking around in. I do live in New York City. I don't have a car. First off are one of my favorite pairs of sneakers, and they are the Fendi Pearland sneakers. They come in a couple of different colorways. I have them in this kind of caramel brown with the silver pearl. These shoes are not comfortable until you break them in. It took me a month to break these suckers in. The backs of my feet were bleeding. Beware that it's going to take you a lot of like elbow grease to truly break these in. But I've had these for I think 3 or 4 years now, and I still wear them pretty often. These are my Isabel Marant sneakers. You guys will see a trend. I really like white sneakers. So these are more of a subtle designer shoe. I don't know if they still make this particular model because I couldn't find it anywhere. I will say make sure that you size half a size up if you're going to get these. They do run a little narrow and small. They have this like terry cloth texture inside if you're looking for something that is subtle and designer and doesn't have a lot of logos on it. These are a really good purchase. Okay, these ones are a little bit basic, but they are an oldie and a goodie. These are the Golden Goose. These have actually minimal branding but they're very recognizable. The only branding is this little metal piece right there. And I love these because they come kind of messed up and mangled and dirty, so you never feel guilty when you walk outside and you get them dirty. They're not your perfect white tennis shoe, but they're meant to be like that lived in, worn in. I just throw this on and go everywhere. I got these about a year ago, and I've used these all year round. These are my Gucci Right sneakers. These come in so many different designs and colors, and I got this one, which is pretty old design from them. These are pretty comfortable. They are a heavy shoe, but it's got a little bit of a bounce to it, and they have that kind of like pre-messed up effect, like that dirty effect to them, which again just made it so much easier to feel comfortable wearing them and breaking them in. And I hesitated to include these because these are not technically designer shoes, but they're a little bit higher end. These are my CDG Converse sneakers. These were actually white when I got them, so the fact that they look like this is absolutely disgusting, but I kind of like the look of worn in white chucks. And the main reason I got these is because my white Converse from years ago were absolutely destroyed, like not even in a cute way. I am a weightlifter and I lift 4 to 5 days a week. Even on upper body days, I'm still wearing Converse to the gym when I'm weightlifting. These are the Balenciaga Triple S's. I absolutely used to love these shoes, and I cannot tell you the last time I wore these. When they first came out, I was so in love with them. My issue with these is that they're so heavy, like they literally weigh probably like 3 pounds or something, and you're just like lugging around these shoes on your feet, especially like if you're trying to walk somewhere and you're walking fast and you've got these heavy shoes on your feet. It kind of sucks. These are my Gucci loafers from Gucci Garden store in Florence. So the Gucci Garden in Florence sells exclusive items that you can only find at that location, and they have these really whimsical, awesome designs. I wear these to work for internal stuff. I wear them with trousers. They're really easy to style, especially because the rest of my wardrobe is pretty neutral, but they're just a really great shoe and they're super comfortable. Go to the cobbler and have them put on a rubber sole, because otherwise the leather will start to wear out and it'll start damaging like the tip of the shoe and the shoe in general. I think I've had these for 3 or 4 years now, and they're in really good condition. These are like my man repelling shoes. These are the Bottega shoes that I got in a recent haul. There is actually like a chunk of platform up in the front here, so they're not too uncomfortable to walk in. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't worn them as much as I thought that I would. These are the Bottega shoes that I got that are wild, that I actually do use a lot. I also showed these in my haul, which I'll link down below if you want to see that video. I got these from the Bottega outlet store as well. They're actually really comfortable. I can walk pretty far and pretty long in these. The inside of them has like a bit of a cushion. I really love them. I think they're so cool. So these are my Celine platform shoes. I've worn these on so many nights out. I've gotten so many compliments on them. I've actually walked quite far in these because the platform is pretty comfortable. Because of the platform, they don't feel as like straining. If you're looking for a way to go out and wear really high heels but you don't want to strain yourself, check out some platforms, especially because platforms are so in right now. So this is another one that I got from the outlet. They've got like this kind of Western shape to them. So I wanted more of a classic Western boot that I thought that I could wear multiple years to come. I wear these a lot with like jeans and blazers, and they're stunning. So this is a way if you don't want to go too into the cowboy trend, but you still want to embrace some of that like Western flair. These are great. These are my Balenciaga boots, and I don't know if they still make these because I got these on clearance at Saks Fifth one day. And I bought them in the middle of the summer for $400 thinking I'm gonna want these in full, and I was totally right. I've worn these so much. They're so malleable and comfortable. I've worn them for like entire days at a time when I'm on my feet and walking around. Okay, these were my first pair of designer shoes ever. These are my Gucci loafers with the block heel. I got these on Black Friday from Neiman Marcus. These are one of those shoes that I feel I can dress up and dress down. I will say though that the back can be a little stiff, and so if you're buying a shoe that looks similar to this, because I know they still have similar styles out right now, beware of this kind of maybe hurting you if you don't get the correct size. These are the famous Acne boots. I think they're the Acne Jensen boots, and I had wanted a pair for such a long time, and to be completely honest, I was a little underwhelmed and ended up getting these from the Acne outlet over at Woodbury Commons. So a couple of things that I'm not really impressed with these by. Sizes don't really run true to size. I did get a 40 and I probably should have gotten a 41, and so that's my bad, but the shoe itself is pretty narrow towards the front, which creates that really pretty elongated illusion, but also means that you have to size up. The other thing that I don't love is the height of the boot. I'm 5'1", and so I don't love when shoes cut off at weird places, and I feel like these make my legs look shorter, and so I only really wear these with pants that are kind of covering up to here so that they don't make my legs look weird. So that just goes to show that just because something is well known or well liked doesn't mean it's always going to suit your style or your body type or the things that you need it for. Okay, these are a pair of boots that I've owned now for about 3 years and I absolutely love them. These are the Alexander Wang boots. I forget what they're called, but they make a lot of different variations with this little cutout here. These are, again, another great staple black boot for fall. I'll say they're not as comfortable as my Balenciaga ones, surprisingly, but they are pretty comfortable to walk around in for extended periods of time. So if you're considering these as a good classic fall boot with a twist, definitely give this a go. Okay, last but not least is my Fendi cowboy boot. I wore these shoes everywhere, and I got them in the summer, so I'd wear them with like skirts and dresses and stuff, and they're still like really sexy and really fun. My issue is that they're very uncomfortable. For whatever reason, the heel and the way that it's formed into the toe box aren't comfortable. It kind of shoves your foot in like a very vertical position and then like traps your foot if you've got even a little bit of width over here into this like severe point. So I don't find them comfortable to walk around in for long periods of time, and since I've gotten a little bit older, I haven't been reaching for shoes that aren't that comfortable anymore, and there are occasions where I break these out and I feel absolutely wonderful when I do get to wear these, and they absolutely make an outfit. Thank you guys for watching my high-end designer shoe collection. Remember, if you're interested in the VIVAIA shoes, you can use my code LEXAIR for 15% off. They are super comfortable, they're sustainable, and they're very well made, so definitely make sure that you get yourself a pair. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do make new vlogs every week about my life here in New York City, or videos about style and fashion. You can follow me on Instagram at LEXAIR for style inspo. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.